Hey y'all, welcome back to Animal Connection with Miss Mcleod. So we're really excited to dive into a specific type of animal, and then we're going to check in on a specific breed. We've got some hatchlings here that we're going to look at in just a minute, but we want to talk about birds, and we want to learn about birds. So Miss Mcleod, take it away.
Yes, Miss Amelia said, birds. I have one species of bird in our lab that we're looking at this summer. You saw some outside in the garden. But there are some things that make a bird special. They're very different from a snake or a lizard or a rabbit or a guinea pig. If you look on here, one thing about a bird, they've got backbones, just like you have a backbone. And this is a backbone of a cow. You and I have that in our back too, back here. So do birds, but theirs not going to be very heavy like ours. Their bones are a lot lighter than our bones because they've got to fly. They also have feathers. I look at Miss Amelia, I don't see hair, but I don't see feathers on her. Birds have feathers. That must make them a special group of animals, is having those feathers. They also take their oxygen through their lungs. They're not a fish. They don't have gills, but they got to get oxygen, and they do that with lungs just like you and I have. They also are warm-blooded. And what that means is, if I put this thermometer and I put it in Miss Amelia's mouth and I take her body temperature, it's going to stay the same no matter what time of year it is. But that's not true for some animals. Birds are like Miss Amelia. They're warm-blooded. They're going to keep that same temperature all the time, and their feathers help them to do that. Something else, their bones are light and hollow. Feel this, Amelia. How light that is. Wow. That's a pelican skull, so they can get up and fly over the water. The last thing on here is their babies don't form inside their body. Birds lay what are called eggs. And this is a chicken eggs. Guineas and ducks have eggs also. And that egg, everything that little baby bird needs for 21 days or 28 days if they're a duck, everything they need is going to be inside that egg. It's just like a little power protein pack in there to help them live while their mom's incubating the egg. So those are the cool things that make a bird a bird. You want to check out a type of bird we have in the room here?
Yes, I would love to. What kind of bird are we going to look at?
It's a bird that is not a native species.
Okay, and not native means?
It's not from here. The bird we're going to look at is from a different country.
Okay.
If it causes a problem here in the United States or Texas, we let it go and it hurts our ecosystem, then we call it an invasive species. But guineas really are not invasive. A lot of people keep them to help their chickens stay alive. So let's look at some baby guineas.
Sounds good. All right, we've got baby guineas. Okay, tell us about these.
Okay, baby guineas are called keets. You don't call them a chick, you call them a keet, K-E-E-T. And a keet hatches out of an egg. Here's one of the eggs these guys hatch out of. It's a really hard shell. They'll peck the top part off where the air sac is, and it'll come off. And then on their bill, when they were getting out of that shell, they had a little bump on their bill that was called an egg tooth, and that allowed them to chisel their way out. After a day or two, that little egg tooth comes off. If you look at their color pattern, great camouflage. If these little birds were out in the dead grass, wow, it'd be easy to hide from a predator. Guineas are from Africa, in the African savanna, and out there's lions and hyenas. They better be able to run fast. And what this little guy's doing right now, it's calling for its mama. It's kind of scary being a baby out in the open by yourself. So they're wanting to be together with their family so mama can help protect them.
And how big will this keet get when it's a full-grown guinea?
Oh, they don't get very big. They get about 4 pounds, speckled pattern on them. A lot of people keep guineas as pets with their chickens. They're nicknamed the watchdogs of the poultry farm because guineas, anything that moves or looks different or upsets them, they'll let a whole flock of chickens know that, and that's good to have for your chickens. So predators like a fox or hawk or something won't get them. Even if a branch falls out of a tree, they sound off and let everybody know something is not right in the chicken farm.
Sounds like they're pretty helpful. All right, so if I just think that this is the cutest thing, which I kind of do, and wanted to take it home as a pet, would you recommend a guinea as a pet?
would not recommend a guinea as a pet. They're more for protection for your other bird species. By themselves, they're not very cuddly. They don't really want to be loved, as you can tell from these little guys here. They really don't want a lot of human interaction, so the older they get, the less likely you'd want to have them as a pet. And by the way, as these little guys are peeping and crying, if you ever have baby birds that you're trying to raise like chickens and guineas and they peep like that, a great way to quiet them down is put your hand over them. In the wild, mama bird would get on top of them with her wing, and that tells them there's predators nearby, babies. That way nobody will know we're here. So pretty cool that they do that instinctively. And an instinct is something they're just born knowing how to do.
That's amazing. All right, so guineas, very cool, very cute as babies, which are called keats, but not the best pets.
Exactly.
Thanks for teaching us about guineas. This has been really fun. And we'll see you guys next time on Animal Connections with Miss Mcleod.
You got it.